Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to the Vault. We're back with more The Real Face of a Vtuber. I'm your host, your idiot, Orion. Alright. I still think that you're actually the one behind her, but... Look into suspects' alibis for the last surprise stream, please. Make it my top priority. Alright, let's see. You have the right to remain silent, to an attorney, and to submit any favorable evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all that clear? Miss Childs? Amazing. Never been in a courtroom before. It's so cool. Oh yeah, I should check. Legal merch. Court summons. Offline. Free talk. Date got cancelled. Reverse July 1st. 150. Carriers. Catch Karipa. Karipa Art. Go to Kari and the Karipa. Let's get ready to roll. Catch me if we can. Coupled up with Justin. Means who she's coupled up with, Justin. Is her agent. Wild Goose. Real identity is Sophia Lure. Alright. 8 until 7. Working from 7 onwards, 8:40 and 12:30. Yeah, because they said that they were out at 11, so... Very suspicious. They couldn't contact her, but pretended so. No evidence. You are the least suspicious just because of how weird you are. And also, you have so many people that can verify. I've never been so cool. Huh. Are you gonna wear one of those gray wigs? Do you have a hammer? Prosecutor, huh? Can I do an objection? This is the district prosecutor's office, not a courtroom, and judges don't wear wigs. That's a stereotype. God damn it. It's like I'm really in court. It's so cool. Can you stop joking around? This is serious. Do you have that guy walking around with a blue suit on? God damn it. She also knows that this is basically Ace Attorney, but with anime characters. Can I see him? He's my idol. Should I bring something for him to sign? Miss Childs. Can we be on our best behavior, please? Yeah. I really want to treat you like an adult here, so can you please cooperate? Sorry. Can we start now? Yeah. Best keep before it's done. Update it in the notebook. There's lots to check it out yourself. Sound at 5 to 10 p.m. Can you not always say the same thing? What? If you have a problem with it, do it yourself. Sorry, Emily. My fault. Uh-huh. Alright. Storing her clothes. Doesn't have much clothing, so she doesn't have any tips. She can't stand girls who throw their underwear around the room. Vtuber then said they heard one of Karupa's coworkers had great boobs, so the conversation shifted towards that. Karupa chose the AI. AI who is amazing at cooking, or a VTuber who can't cook but sings really well. Saying she'd love to just lie on the couch all day and have the AI take care of her. Discussion then changed to certain VTubers who have amazing voices. You were saying if they were roommates, your ears would constantly be pregnant. If you found out your neighbor was a fan and even hung your poster on their door, would you be happy or would you move? Karupa said she would be flattered, but would also slowly start moving her stuff out, then quietly moved away when they weren't home. She said she would worry about her safety because the sound insulation in the apartment isn't good. Do you wear old clothes as pajamas or do you buy actual pajamas? Says she uses old clothes and that usually at home she just wears a t-shirt without pants. If it's cold, she'll wear socks, and that they chatted about pajamas for a while. Lives in an apartment. So, they definitely live in an apartment. Not Amanda, because she lives at home, not an apartment. Could be Sophie. Share house, not an apartment. Oh, wait. Fuck. Right. Influences. Suspects of spies stream alibis. Hit me. Anna Childs was home that day and didn't go out. Most of her family was out seeing relatives that day, so only her brother was at home with her. Mother says he was playing video games during the stream and never saw Amanda come out of her room. His brother knows she's Karipa's real face. He says he didn't know anything about it before the murder, but never doubted her sister's reasoning. Got it. Sophie Lear was at home that night too, and her emergency exit camera was fixed. We can confirm she didn't go near either camera. Got it. Alright, Shannon went out and went out to eat 30 minutes before the stream. She ate a popular food stand and walked by the riverside for a bit. The stand's owner says he doesn't remember seeing her, that there were too many people, but she was caught in convenience store cameras while passing by later on. Also, she said she forgot to bring her phone out, so the police didn't get a call back until 9:27. Keep going. Prince Weeks and Misty Rue both answered the phone during the stream. They were together at the time and switched phones to prove it. So the building's camera didn't catch either of them leaving. Faye Ward was at home that night too. She wasn't caught on any CCTV during the stream. She didn't answer her phone either, saying she left in the gym that afternoon. We confirmed that was true after checking with her building staff and cameras. Thank you, Detective. Okay. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Prudence. We both answered the phone. Why do you need to ask? Unless you need to explore something further. If everyone cooperated with me, I wouldn't need to. What do you mean? Unless you're referring to me not sharing your company secrets? I want to ask about viewer XYZ0OI. I'm sure you saw the stream. So, what do you think about their interactions with Karipa? Like you, prosecutor, were talking with Karipa on our stream. I don't know what you're talking about. So, did you get the information you wanted? I think it's strange that Karipa was down a potential murder weapon. But you didn't find any suspicious fingerprints on it, did you? It was weird that the paring knife was left on Prudence's desk. Who knows if you can even trust whatever fingerprints were left on that thing? If it were me, I doubt it too. I see. Okay, got it. The annoying one. Did I not get your alibi? Just want to confirm with you one more time. About the night of April 20th. Where were you? At my friend's house with my friend. Can you give me any proof? Where is this? My apartment. This is from your apartment CCTV on April 20th. Can you explain how you could be at your friend's house and your own apartment building at the same time? I was really at my friend's house. Look at this. I was with him. Where is this? It's my friend's house in the VR universe. VR universe? You don't know what VR universe is? It's made with brand new engine. It's VR, but it looks like real life. You can't tell the difference. So you're playing a game with your friend that night? Well, strictly speaking, it's not a game. It's more like software. Your alibi is VR. Because it's my friend. Prove it. Who's your friend? I can't reveal his identity. Not disparaging you for what you enjoy. But this is a real-life case in the real world, and I need real details. So for this case, at least, I hope you can see the difference between the virtual world and the real world, okay? I'm sorry. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? I mean, the day of this Rise stream? I was home. Why didn't you answer the phone when police called you? Went to the gym that afternoon, accidentally left my phone there. The gym in my apartment building. The building staff didn't find it? They did, but they didn't know whose phone it was, so they couldn't contact me. When did you notice it was missing? I wanted to order delivery, so around 9 p.m. Oh, do you go to the gym a lot? No, I was just suddenly in the mood that day. Figured if super introverted people get together and climb Mount Takao, then I should challenge myself too. But then after about 30 minutes down there, I thought maybe I should just go back to my room. Yeah, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. You're confusing me with someone else. I want task about viewer XYZ00I. Is that person Karipa was talking about to in the end, you, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you wouldn't admit it even if it were you, right? I get it. Still, I think Creep is pretty amazing for answering. Pretty amazing for guessing it was you. I don't know how she did it. Do you have any opinions on their conversation? On the content of it? No, not really. Okay, then. Tell me where you were on May 21st. At home with Misty. You were watching Karipa's stream and the phone rang. What do you think about the stream? Thought it'd been a while since I heard Karipa's voice, I guess. That's it. I want to ask about viewer XYZ00I. Don't really pay attention to people's names. If it's someone Karipa talked to during the stream, then I don't remember. That's okay, thank you. Alright, back to you. Of course it's me. Who else would it be? How about the other two? I don't know as much as you do. Why they pretend to be something they're not? Well, can you provide any proof of you being Karipa's real face? My room is all set up for streaming, and I can log into Kuri's account. I've heard that's the same for everyone else too. So can you provide any other proof? How about we change directions here? Can you tell me what you think about streaming? I think about streaming? Makes me feel safe? No? I used to think work was real tiring. But after a while, stream turned into like a sort of comfort. Now, whenever I feel lonely or sad, I always want to stream. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm spending time with my audience, or if my audience is spending time with me. So yeah, that's why I think about it. I see. Let me ask another question then. Isn't it hard to be an illustrator and a streamer at the same time? It was hard at first, but then streaming stopped being like work to me. It's kinda a way to relax, you know? Because doing my art is so lonely. So then I can use stream to interact with people. I got it. I want to talk about your coworkers. Your coworkers? Make this quicker, I'll consolidate my questions a bit. Who do you think is trustworthy? Trustworthy? I guess, Prudence? Prudence? Why? She's shorter than me, so I guess that makes me feel safer. So you're not the shortest in the office. And hold on, she's shorter than you? I don't see much of difference. What? She's even shorter than Karipa's life-size cutout. I'm not even going to ask what you two get up to with that cutout. Hold on, can you stand up for a second? Like this? What are you looking at? So when you measure your height against the Karipa cutout, are you wearing those shoes? I refuse to answer that. Ask something else. Is there anyone else you trust? Hunter Chen. Okay, can you tell me why? Ani's super reliable. When I come across some super weird fans, I always send Ani out to deal with them. And then when it comes to work, she's the best digital modeler in the industry. Then who's Karipa's real face, you or her? Huh? Of course it's me. I have proof Ani's not it. Oh? What's the proof? Let me find it. Here. What's this? This is a screenshot Ani sent me during a meeting last year. It's a pic of her and Curry's convo together. Ani usually takes on any work that involves contacting Curry directly. Then she'll send me screenshots of how it went. I'm not supposed to give any info on who Curry's real face is. I guess Ani really helped out with these pics, huh? So these are records of you as Karipa and Honor's conversation together? Yep, so I'm obviously Curry's real face, not Ani. Then why can't you show me Karipa's actual chat logs and not just a screenshot? Because Karipa's messages were all deleted, right? It took me a while to remember that Ani sent me those screenshots. Okay, so that just means you trust Honor, or you don't. I trust her, definitely. It's just... Why would she pretend to be Curry's real face now? There must be some reason. Okay. I got it. Goes on tight to me. I want to talk about those sleeping pills again. Okay. According to a previous statement, you don't possess or use sleeping pills, is that right? I don't have trouble sleeping, so I don't really need them. And yet Honor Chen mentions that you gave her some. Huh? No, I didn't. I didn't? You've never given Honor Chen sleeping pills. No, I don't even have any, so how could I? Maybe Ani said the wrong person? Alright then, thank you. No problem. I want to confirm something with you. Confirm what? On Tuesday in late March, you had a very long meeting with Mr. C, where you were threatened, and you said you might quit. Can we talk about that? It was already all settled. It has nothing to do with the case. Mr. C is dead now. Unless that's what you mean by settled. Of course not. Well, if we can't talk about it, then it'll be hard for me to determine whether it really has nothing to do with the case or not. I messed up at work. Huh? When I was drawing a picture for some future merch, I flipped Curry's left and right hands. Since we already got it printed, we had to throw everything out. Mr. C wasn't happy. Is that why he threatened you? He didn't threaten me. I just made that up to Sophie. I was so nervous after hearing how much money it cost the company. It has nothing to do with the case. I even told Mr. C he could dock some of my salary to pay for it. Really? Like, got it. Misty Rue could probably confirm or deny this. Misty! Money matters. I'd like to ask you something. And a child said she cost the company money because she made a mistake while drawing up some merch. And all that merch had to be trashed. Huh? Why do you look surprised? We haven't had to throw out any merch lately. Amanda told you that? She said she mixed up Karipa's left and right hands. Hold on. Can't bring it up on my phone. I have all the images. Sure. See. Nope. Nothing with flip-flopped hands. She said she told Mr. C you could dock some of her salary to pay for it. Doesn't ring a bell? So she had a little issue with Boss Man, huh? She's lying. Probably messed up any hands. We haven't trashed any merch. Mr. C never said anything about docking anyone's salary. Thanks. So what was the point of that surprise stream? Surprise stream? Why you look so nervous all of a sudden? Nervous? I'm not. Are you creepy, real face? Of course I am. So why would you do a surprise stream with a murder? While murder is being investigated. It was to bait the killer. Oh. I figured someone must be lying. At least Sophie and Honey weren't telling the truth. So I thought I'd do an unscheduled stream to catch the killer with their pants down. I thought if I just compared what everyone said, there'd definitely be some contradictions. That's what I thought anyway. So, sorry, I should have made sure it was okay first. Viewer XYZ001. Eh? It was you, right? Not sure what you mean. We asked about the murder weapon. You said, I don't know, there was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was the murder weapon. Why not? Weird that knife would be left at the scene of crime, right? Killer was that careless. You'd probably have more clues by now, right? You wouldn't still be interrogating us. And since you are, that probably means the killer covered up their tracks pretty well. So they probably wouldn't have left behind the real murder weapon, right? That's just what I think, at least. A viewer asked, who's the imposter? And you replied, I already answered that. What do you mean by that? Talking about a coworker. I said family, but I just meant it was a coworker so close that they felt like family. I'd be sure it was Mr. Prosecutor, and since there were other viewers at the time, I could only be vague about it. Who's the imposter then? The other two girls. Is there anything else you can tell me about the stream? Apart from trying to rattle the killer, I also did a surprise stream to make myself feel better. Too much had happened, so I was really stressed out. I know it might seem stupid, but to a VTuber, her fans are the best friends she has. So I wanted to do a stream to help me calm down. That's pretty much it. Okay, got it. I'm exhausted. Let's take a quick break. Do you want some candy? Eh? Is that okay? Sure. Help yourself. Mommy always told me not to take candy from strangers. Sure. Stuff is important from Europe. Imported from Europe. It's real good. Eh? If you don't eat it, I will. Gimme! So sweet. I know. You've really got good taste in clothing. I know, I dress real cute, right? Where are you learning to dress like that? Took a while. Plus, we all had to find clothes for big boobs. I was got laughed at in high school for that. I was only in college that I met a girl with the same problem as me. She taught me how to buy good clothes online that fit me, and then I realized dressing up could actually be super fun. I thought it was just natural talent of yours. How'd you get so nice all of a sudden, Mr. Prosecutor? You make me think of my relatives' kids. Hey, I'm not a kid! Grown adult, right? Sorry. I was just teasing. Break time's over. Thanks for that little chat. We have to keep going? I mean, sorry, I know this is your job. Try to remain silent. Sound clear? Coming here always makes me so nervous. Isn't this your first time here? I just mean I don't like feeling interrogated. I feel like I'll say the wrong thing. Then my heart starts beating really fast. The only wrong thing you could say is a lie. I remember the prosecutor's office having a really nice, comfy room. We switched to that room, Mr. Truth. That room is for very special cases only. Fortunately, this one doesn't fit that bill. But I can be nice as long as you're cooperative. Hey, I'm always cooperative, especially in bed. Can you take this seriously, Mr. Lure? It's a murder case, remember? Oops. But I've been reprimanded. Sorry. Then let's get started. Okay. Flirt. And would that rest be individually or together? Together. Eh? Territory closed didn't try to stop us. Is this a trap? No, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Let's not. By the way, don't you have a boyfriend? Oh, I did think about you seducing other men. I think seducing is a bit much. I just like flirting. Same difference. It's not the same. Seduction is with intention. Flirting is just for fun. Life is already hard enough. Shouldn't we have fun with each other all we can? Seems like your boyfriend is pretty open-minded then. If he couldn't even handle a little outside flirting, then I don't think I'd be with him, would I? What do you think, Mr. Truth? Do you not like women as outgoing as I am? I like that you know your own strengths. Thank you. You know what? If you're a bit more direct, I might actually fall for you. I'll rest it up then. Damn it, right. It's me. Those two are the fakers. Why are they lying? For an alibi, I guess. The murder and the stream overlapped. So it's perfect alibi. Plus, Curry's real face is a secret, so they could use that to their advantage. But you can prove that. But can you prove that you're her real face? I can give you all of Curry's info, her business deals, stream contents, interaction with regular fans, etc., etc. Isn't that public? Yes. I'm afraid that doesn't count as proof. Is there anything else you could give us? I don't know what you want me to do. Let me ask you a different question. What does the streaming job mean to you? It's just work. Expand on that a bit, please. I started this company, it was just a virtual idol. Only after Curry started to grow did I talk to Mr. C and start working as a manager too. Streaming as Karipa is just part of the job. You could say that, but don't get me wrong. I enjoy being Karipa, especially the safe distance I can keep from the fans. I have enough interpersonal relationships to deal with at the office. If I actually had to interact with the fans on any real level, that'd be way too much for me. I mean, people's skills are pretty good, right? Is that the vibe I give you? I think I'm more stressed out than you think I am. Sorry. Does streaming conflict with your management work at all? Not really. Sometimes it actually helps. No. How? I can tell clients I have to check with Karipa, who is actually me, so I can just procrastinate for a bit. Streaming itself can still be pretty stressful, but the good outweighs the bad. Alright then. Thank you. Ben and Hani, of course. How could they be Karipa's real face? They're so suspicious. Can you prove that it's not them? I actually came prepared for that. April 1st, Karipa was supposed to stream sponsored mobile game, but there was an issue with the stream. Oh? Our client mixed up our info with adult streamers, so we were told to use sexual innuendos to introduce the game. Quite the mix-up. I checked with them 3 times and told them we don't do adult streams. But they still messed up, and we didn't catch their mistake until the day of the stream. I was pissed, obviously, and argued with our clients for ages. Sounds rough. But how does that prove Amanda or Honor aren't Karipa's real face? I'm the only one who knows about the client's mess-up. And I've complained with everyone before about how tiring that stream was, but they don't know it's because I actually had to do the stream. Right, Karipa, it don't make sense for you to know about that mix-up since you're her agent. You're very particular, and put it that way. You can prove the other 2 aren't her real face. Then doesn't that mean I am? I'll think about it. Thank you. April Fool's incident. So I can't question him about the April Fool's incident? Alright. About that paring knife. I wanted to follow up on some of the things you said. What kind of things? The last time you said you're the only one that uses that paring knife. I thought, but it seems Honey uses it well. I also heard that others have used it. Do you want to guess who? No idea. Would you like to tell me? Would you occasionally tell prudence ways to cut fruit for you? So you've heard. Can I explain? Not much to explain. Just our office culture, and I don't think that's something you really need to know about. Office culture? Meaning? Maybe it's cut fruit. That's what we call culture? Maybe custom is a better word. I didn't mention it in case I muddled up your investigation. Actually, you not telling us was worse. Sorry, had good intentions, I swear. I'll do better next time. Great, thanks. So, what was the point of that surprise stream? You're a tough interrogator, you know. You know my job was originally streaming, right? I ain't concerned with confidentiality. Maybe I changed my mind. I don't see this investigation having much of a negative impact on Curry's image. If we need to stop streaming for a while, we have to announce a reason, and important announcements always get the most views. In the long run, the positive outweighs the negative. That's why I'm a streamer. Doesn't that answer your question just in truth? This is a murder case. Can you please not be thinking about business? Oh, come on, I'm helping you, aren't I? After I did that surprise stream, the other two let their guard down. Proves that they're not Karipa's real face, right? Being quiet? Seems like those two are more calculating than I thought. Miss Allure, what are you hiding? You want to know? Call me Sophie, then. I'll tell you. Tell me, Sophie. Ooh, I've never been more attracted to you, just in truth. Stop looking at me with those deep, lustful eyes. It's making me shy. Listen, I want to catch the killer, too. My boss has been killed, and someone's pretending to be me for an alibi. You think I'd just roll over? So I'll use my own tactics to suss them out, if I have to. You don't trust us? Relationships aren't instantaneous. You know, things take a little while to really heat up. So why don't you prove to me that you're trustworthy, just in truth? I want to ask about XYZ01. Good question. It was you, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. When he asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know. There was a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was the murder weapon. Because I use that paring knife the most. If that's the murder weapon, then wouldn't I be the most suspicious? You asked who was the imposter. And you replied, I already answered that. What do you mean by that? Who I said were the most suspicious during my statement? Your family. My mom and dad, having a man in honor. They're the fakers. Okay, got it. The fact that investigate isn't gone from that means that there's one more thing that's gonna have to come up, isn't there? You're the right main silent attorney. Haven't you found the killer yet? I'm sure we will soon if everyone cooperates. So threaten me and have nothing to show for it. Sorry about that, but we've actually had a major breakthrough regarding whoever is faking being Karipa's real face. I just want to know how long Curry's streaming ban will last. Strictly speaking, we haven't banned you all from streaming. But there was a murder, so it'd be advisable to stop temporarily. Oh man, I want to stream so bad now. It'd be crazy if I go too long without being Curry. Please let me stream now. See how you all cooperate. I'll do the most cooperative cooperation of all time. I'll answer whatever questions you got. Great. What was the point of that surprise stream? I didn't start the stream. It was a fake. You can't trust anything said on there. No? You know all of us have access to Curry's account. Starting a stream during a case like this, trying to throw you off course, even spouting nonsense like she's going to graduate. She'd lock them up and throw away the key. And who's them? That's Sophie. She'll drum up fake news sometimes, just to increase traffic. It's just like her to use a word like graduate to kick up some noise. So where were you during the stream? I went out to eat and forgot to bring my phone. You guys tried to call me, right? I saw a missed call when I got back. I can tell you where I went to eat. I passed a convenience store on the way and probably on the cameras. Okay. Sophie's just so sketchy. I know she'll keep saying she's Curry's real face and that she did this dream and probably something stupid like you can't trust family. But she's the real imposter. She keeps insisting that she's not because she needs an alibi. I don't know who your other evidence points to. As far as this surprise stream goes, it's Sophie's all the way. I see. I'd like to ask you about viewer XYZ001. I just say Sophie is very smart. 3 questions and she figured out her identity. The question she asked in response pretty sharp too. You really have to catch her. Got it. I'll take that in consideration. It's me. What else could it be? Well, there are other people claiming to be Curry's real face, so that's you. Do you have any proof? I know everything there is to know about Curry. Species first. .004 kilograms. All of these are public. Or at least things everyone in the company would know. How can any of that be considered proof? Our entire question is ridiculous. How am I supposed to prove that I am myself? Real people could give fingerprints or an ID, but Curry is virtual. So I think you can either make a decision based on your conversations with us, or you can convince Misty Rue to reveal our company secrets. What is this, Philosophy 101? Fine, let me change the question. Can you tell me what streaming means to you? It means love. It's a bit vague, but you can be a little more concrete. If you have to explain magic, then it's not magic anymore, is it? You hit it, right, prosecutor? Well, I'm not here to see magic show. I'm here to investigate a murder, so please be more specific. Streaming represents our long and fantasy virtual world. It displays 2 sides of the same coin. One is my own longing, and one is the audience's. The commonality is that we're all dissatisfied with the real world. By embodying a virtual avatar, the audience can project the longing onto me. That's my explanation. So, what are you longing for? I wish I were cuter. What? Got something to say? Nope. Nothing. My looks, my voice, my height, none of it is what you consider cute. So I take the form of Curry to fulfill those fantasies. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Uh-huh. Yes, one more question then. Does streaming get in the way of your modeling work? No, if I don't finish something, I'll put in overtime. For love, nothing is insurmountable. What a model employee. Alright then, thank you. I think Prudence is trustworthy. What makes you say that? She's timid, has a good personality, finishes her work on time. I can't imagine her lying or cheating, so I think she's trustworthy. Okay, anything else? Anyone else? Sophie is definitely not trustworthy. She's obviously not Curry's real face. How do you know? She always sends me work messages while I'm streaming. Streaming takes the most concentration. How am I supposed to respond to work messages while doing it? Can you show me some? Sure, let me find one. That should be enough. sent between Arch and Sophie during Kariba's stream, proving Sophie can't be the real face. Why would she be lying? For an alibi, I guess. Otherwise, she's good with a knife, taking sleeping pills, and has no alibi. Tack on her bad relationship with the Mr. C, and she almost definitely did it. That's why she's lying. I see. Let me ask you about Matt Childs. What about her? Both Sophie and Lure and Matt Childs claiming to be Kariba's real face. But you only find Mr. Lure suspicious? Sorry if this is too dry, but Amanda's just a little kid. Mentally a kid, at least. So I really don't think she's being ultra-calculated about this one. If you want to get info out of anyone, Amanda's probably your best bet. So, as for her pretending to be Curry's real face, well, she must have her reasons. Sounds like you trust her. Honestly, I was surprised. But we're both Curry's parents, so I guess she feels close to her. Either way, I don't think she has anything up her sleeve. Got it, thanks. Alright, let's take a little break. Okay, I've actually been watching a lot of Kariba's streams lately. Very interesting. I know, right? My daughter's the best. Did you mean yourself? I thought we were taking a break. I should refer to Curry's my daughter, so no one figures I'm a real face. So we're taking a break, so it went back to normal. You don't just work on Kariba's mom, right? Do you have any other children? Curry's my first child, and myself. We work together with Amanda in perfect harmony, so she means a lot to me. I had a lot more children afterwards, but they're always had their problems. None were as perfect as Curry. What kind of problem? A lot. Sometimes the artists don't understand physics, or had no idea what they were doing with the clothing design. They just get messier and messier, and the artist never listened. It really pisses me off when that happens. And sometimes they want me to add some super weird functions to a model that they don't even use. Like they don't understand how streaming even works. Just a lot of annoying problems. Pretty big part of your life, huh? Do you have any other hobbies? My life is modeling and streaming. Nothing. But before Vtubers, they've only been around a few years, right? When I was young, I was into cosplay. That's surprising. Back when I was known as God-level coser. A god-level causer, I was a little famous, I guess. And my mom banned me from doing it anymore. She said it wasn't sustainable, so I started digital modeling instead. Pretty strict, huh? Ill, but she was right. It's rare for anyone to turn causing into a full career, so she was just looking out for me. You're trying to get something out of me, aren't you? Am I? I thought we were just chatting. You want to be my friend? How about you just solve this case? Pretty serious. Last time you said you got sleeping pills from Matt Childs, right? So, could you go into a little more detail about that? More detail? In mid-March, I had really bad migraines and couldn't sleep. One day, Amanda and I were both at the office. That day, she was super busy with a draft or something, but even then, she noticed I wasn't feeling well. I told her I had a headache, and she said she had some medicine that might help me. Turned out they were sleeping pills. Could you sense anything off about her around that time? No, she was just busy. Any idea any of it left? Maybe the box? Sorry. Do you remember a more specific date? I think it was a Friday, so it must have been March 10th. Thank you. Amanda Child's medical records, specifically whether or not she was ever prescribed sleeping pills, are like my top priority. There we go. I have information on the things you wanted me to check up on Mr. Truth. Great, let's hear them. We checked on Amanda Child's medical records from before and after March 10th. She went to the doctor and said number of times during that period. You can check her reports here, Mr. Truth. So, obstetrics and gynecology treats menstrual cramps, and they're the only clinic that writes prescriptions for sleeping pills. Alright, thank you. Alright, her investigation is done. When she would be finished with a certain image. Chen asking her to fix some issues. Creepo set playing an action game on stream that day. They're asked Honored Chen about the progress of Creepo's chibi model and whether or not she could add wings. Secrets revealed, exclusive interview with the creator of today's hottest game. April Fool's incident. You seem the least like her. court's about to begin. Are you feeling good about it? Let's take it step by step for now. And hold on. What are you even doing here? What, I can't come along? This has nothing to do with you. You have other work to do. I'll put in overtime. I'm just really invested in this case, alright? What now? Do you even have the chance to win? Honestly, the lack of evidence isn't the most difficult part of this trial. What is it? The fact that we have 3 people claiming to be Karipa's real face. So we have no way to explain this whole thing to the judge. To make things difficult? Well, for some witnesses, we have to avoid mentioning that they're Karipa's real face. But their testimony still has to prove that the defendant isn't her real face. They can't say that they're her real face, but they have to prove the defendant is. It's a conundrum, huh? The trial's about to begin. Who knows?
The court will now convene if the matter of the death of Lillian Entertainment CEO, Mr. C. Mr. Chicken, counsel would please be seated.
I think that's where I'm gonna leave this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you all next time as we kick off the trial in the vault. Peace.